How are we supposed to pray? That's what we're going to be looking at today from the teachings of Jesus in Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 through 13. Now, this is most commonly referred to as the Lord's Prayer. But I tell you, a better title for that would be the Model Prayer, or even the Disciples' Prayer. If you wanted to give something a title, the Lord's Prayer, then we'd be looking at John 17. But today we're looking at how to pray. And Jesus said this, "Pray then like this, Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." And that's how Jesus said to pray. Now let's break this down just a little bit. The first thing we notice right off the bat is Jesus told us to address God as our Father. In the Gospels, Jesus introduced us to a relationship with God that has an intimacy that had not been emphasized up to this point. Now, in the model prayer, content is important, and the order is important too. There's 6 petitions or 6 requests that Jesus tells us to pray about. And these are divided into 2 equal groups. And we're going to look at these in turn. The first 3 petitions are concerned with God's nature and his purposes. If you look there again in verse 9, it says, "Hallowed be your name." Now what that means is, God, let your name be kept holy. Let your name be treated with reverence. We're to pray on behalf of the holiness of God's name, to always keep that in focus as we go to him in prayer. The second request or petition is, "Lord, your kingdom come." We're to pray about the primacy of God's sovereignty in our lives. The third request is that your will be done, Lord, on earth as it is in heaven. We're to pray about the accomplishment of God's purposes and his desires here on this earth. All right, the second group of requests is on behalf of the person praying. Listen to the first in this group. "Lord, give us this day our daily bread." Now certainly this request has to do with our physical needs. Lord, give us what we need to live each and every day, but it also applies spiritually. Lord, give us exactly what we need from you each and every day. It's one of the requests. The next one after that is, "Lord, forgive us of our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors." Or put another way, "Lord, forgive us of our sins, as we forgive those who have sinned against us." This is all about restoration of fellowship with God through forgiveness. It's about restoration of fellowship with each other through forgiveness. It's a wonderful thing. And then the 6th and final request is, "Lord, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." This one's about the regular maintenance of fellowship through protection from temptation. Lord, protect us from evil. Protect us from the evil one. Lord, don't let us get involved in anything that's going to distract us or prevent us from accomplishing what you want us to do here in this life and in this world where you put us. Now, we're certainly not limited to just these requests that Jesus gives us into the model prayer. But this is step 1. This is the model. If you want to develop your prayer life, then listen to what Jesus says. Now, he doesn't say we have to say these exact words, but he does say pray like this. Use this as a model for praying and offering these requests to God. Now, may the Lord bless you today as you go and pray to him.